Hello, I'm Carrie, and this is Beyond the Womb Tarot, where I channel messages that help you continue to grow beyond the womb or expand your mind outside of your current comfort zone to enable you to become your highest self. So, thank you so much for joining me today in this reading. I'm going to be doing a collective reading, just trying to get some clarity on what's going on right now, what we need to know right now. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments, all that, just your energy involved in this reading. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I've already pulled the spread, and it's very sweet, very exciting of a reading. It's talking, I asked for a really clear, concise reading. I just really wanted to know, like, what is it that we need to see? What do we need to understand? And the message today is all about our blessings. Like, literally, I see in this spread that we're blessed. Whoever's watching this, you are blessed. You're blessed. You have a lot of gifts. You are special. You are, fully you, fully in your power. And I think, like, maybe you've been toiling so long that you haven't looked up and seen that. I even get, like, from the outside looking in, they're jealous and they're questioning, like, how is this person getting all this stuff, and how are they winning, and how are they making their money, and how are they, like, just a lot of wondering, like, how is it that you did what you did, and how are you where you are, kind of like they ain't even all that anyway. But if you even encounter any of that energy, this reading is gonna especially be helpful for you, especially if you've forgotten all the work that you've done to get to where you are. All I'm seeing here is how you have consistently put in the work and consistently, like, honed your craft, and that's why you're making it to where you are. It's like a whole nother level. Let's start here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I love the Nine of Pentacles because I call it the baby empress card, but it's basically somebody they got their system down. They know what they're doing. Like, this woman, she's picking a pentacle as if it was a fruit from a tree. She has some in the pot boiling. She got some still on the tree, waiting to get ripe. This doesn't even have to do with money necessarily. It can do, but I really feel like this is more of a you thing. Like, imagine that you were the gift that you were honing. If you were honing your you-ness to the full ability, if you were making sure that you were sharp as you could possibly be. Say, like, if you were an athlete, you would constantly be working out, constantly be working on your form, and you know, perfecting your time, wanting to get faster or whatever. I don't know. Whatever type of athlete that you can think of that is popping in your mind right now, you would constantly be getting better in that field. That's what I see here when I see this Nine of Pentacles. It's like, yes, you had the talent to begin with, but you really worked on it and honed that talent so that, you can rely on it in any situation. You can rely on it when you have a lot of money. You can rely on it when you have a little bit of money. You can rely on it when you have a lot of friends, when you ain't got no friends. Wherever you are, as long as you are there, everything is going to be all right because you have the skills in which to make it all right in any situation. Because you've honed that gift and talent of existing as you, wherever you need to be. That's what I see here when I see the Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This is like, I love this card because the guy, he's sitting there. He is cackling at these stairs because the Hierophant understands the pathway. The Hierophant understands what it takes to get there. The Hierophant knows, like, okay, all I got to do is be slow and steady, and I need to, put one foot in front of the other. Yes, these stairs look like they're leading up to nowhere, but the Hierophant knows, like, understands process. Trusting the process, as they say. All I need to do is continue to grow and learn and pick up these skills and do this and that, and I'm going to get to where I want to go. It's kind of like that mindset. The Hierophant has that, and even at the bottom of the stairs, the Hierophant knows, like, I have been climbing these stairs for a long time. It looks like I'm still sitting here at the bottom, but I know that the wealth is not in where I am, but in the experience and the knowledge and the sense of adventure, in the, like, confidence and belief in myself that I gain. Like, I know that the wealth is within me. It's not to do with where I am on these stairs. It's to do with the adventure and the journey. The Hierophant has that wisdom. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like you're sitting in this energy like this. I wouldn't even call this past energy, because this is over here. I think this is kind of helping us understand what the story is that we're supposed to be looking at right now. It's helping to set the scene, kind of like, look at how blessed you are. You've come a long way from where you used to be. Imagine your old self, like your old version of yourself before, before who you are right now. I feel like whoever's watching this has really gone through some amazing transformations in their life. Literally, you could have gone from somebody like me. I'm somebody who was considered to be very, very shy, to having their own YouTube channel and sitting up here reading cards and talk about my own thoughts and the things that I believe in and sharing them out there with the world. What? Someone who was shy has their own YouTube channel, and I'll show my face, one of these days. It's more for lazy purposes of me not wanting to make sure I look good to be on camera. Like, it's easier to just show my hands. I don't have to get dressed and stuff. But, I'm here and I'm sharing my voice, and I am expressing to the world. Someone who was shy, who was considered to be shy ever since I was a kid. But it's like like that old version of yourself to the new version of yourself. You've gone through a lot to get there. And because you've taken that path and that pathway, anytime that you want to change or edit or modify or like achieve a goal, you know how to do it. You understand how it works for you. You understand the pieces that need to be there for you to do that. We have Judgment and the Star next. This is why I don't believe this is about money. This Judgment card, and I feel like it's been coming up a lot in the readings lately. There's this woman, she's standing there with her arms up, and out of her comes this beautiful silhouette of her. And to me, this is like her soul expression. She's standing there as a normal person, but this is her soul expression. And when you see people walking around in their soul expression, it comes out through the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they move. Like, when somebody has joy inside of them, you can tell, you can see it. It just shows up even in the way they do their work, in the way they speak to you and others. If they write, in the way they write, and the things that they post or talk about or look at, and the shows they watch, like, it comes out. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like this confidence that you've had from going on this journey, from recreating, from, whatever it is that you've done, like going from one version of you to another version of you. That confidence that you've had, the way that you've been able to like take your own self in your hand and mold it and shape it, is coming out. Like, it's being seen just in the way you walk, the way you talk. Literally, you might walk into a room and you're going to get the respect that somebody who has just been begging for. You're going to get that automatically by the person who has been begging and been like basically, like brown nosing for, like, doing all the extra stuff to get. You're going to get that respect just by existing, and that other person is going to be like, okay, but what did they do that I didn't do? And it's just your soul. It's like the way that you've been built, or you built yourself. Because it's like you built yourself up to this. And I'm seeing this being your soul expression because this Star card is really reminding me of like the connection with the divine. This is a woman, she's sitting on the ground, on the earth, but there's a string, reminding me of like a kite going up into the heavens. And this reminds me of like that connection. Like, if we have that really strong connection with the divine, it also comes out. I don't know how many times that has been proven to me by, like, especially when I was pretty new on my spiritual journey. I attracted all kind of people who I'm just like, y'all need God, y'all need the Lord, but why are you coming to me? And it's because they can see and feel that connection, and they're just like, hey, you close to me physically. God might feel like very far away, but I can see you right now. But like, you have that connection with the divine, and it is coming out in like the way that you are expressing right now. Again, like the way you enter a room, even the way that you speak to people, the way that you carry yourself, like, it is being seen, it is being acknowledged and appreciated from people around you. But I think the point of this reading is for you to see it for yourself, and to like honor and know your worth, and understand like the gifts that you bring to the table. So like, if anybody ever questions you on it, you ain't got to explain nothing to nobody, but knowing within yourself and having that confidence within yourself, it really goes a long way, especially when you're receiving gifts. I just have the energy of like you receiving gifts because of who you are and the work that you've put in. It's like these things are yours, but you might be like, wait, I just got into this situation. Why am I being given this opportunity? Why am I being given this money? Why am I being set up with this person? Like, you might feel that they are not for you, but they are definitely for you. Have you looked back and seen exactly the things that you've done to get to where you are? It's like you've already built up your resume based on the things that you've done. And when you get to that place, it's like you magically, automatically fit into whatever, opportunity or relationship or situation or group or space that you end up in, because it was like you did all this work and now boom, you're getting the results from it. But because maybe it's so far away from you initiating or starting the work that you've forgotten, like, oh, this is all the things that I've done. I've been on this long journey. I've accumulated all this knowledge. I've learned all these things from these people. I've understood how to deal with these types of people. I've understood, like, there's all this knowledge that you haven't built up within you, that you've been working on and working on and working on and working on. But I think there's a need to be reminded of, hey, this stuff is yours. It is for you. It's just that you're so used to not having this, or you're so used to working towards it, that you don't realize you got there already. I'm seeing that when I see the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. This is fun, looking at these two together, because the Queen of Pentacles is sitting here very much at peace, very much unbothered. Like, yes, my pentacles are all taken care of. There's no one that, there's nothing that I have to worry about. I'm good here, right where I am. But it's like behind the scenes, the Queen of Pentacles has really had to put in this work. She's had to work hard. She's had to come up with many different concepts and ways. And like, when I look at all these 8 pentacles, I feel like these are like 8 I'm thinking the word copies, but it's not copies that I'm thinking of. It's like 8 streams. Like, she had to come up with 8 different ideas. She had to come up with 8 different versions of what she's done. She had to come up with, it took her 8 months to develop whatever. Like this 8 of Pentacles is describing the hard work that the Queen of Pentacles has put herself through or has done in order for her to sit on this throne looking like this. Because you don't get that type of confidence for somebody giving you something, or for you waiting on somebody to give you some whatever. This is the type of confidence that you get when you've built something up for yourself. You know all the ins and outs. You know every single little piece of detail, and you know how exactly it's running. You know that you trust your team who is running it for you, because you're the queen. You don't necessarily do the work anymore, but you can trust the people who are doing it for you. You can trust the math. You can trust, like if you're doing constructions, you can trust the architecture that has been built, that it's gonna last. I don't know. Like, you can just sit back on your throne and trust, because you've gone through all the stuff. You've gone through all the steps. You've written the procedures. You know to trust the team who is doing the work behind the scenes. You can just be chilled and be like, okay, all is well, because I made it so. It reminds me of this analogy. I remember hearing this and I thought it was the most beautiful thing ever. The analogy of a swan. Swans look so beautiful and serene when they're gliding over the water, but what you don't see is their feet kicking so hard underneath the surface of the water. You don't see all the hard work that is going on, under the surface. And I feel like that's why I keep getting that energy of outside looking in, of like haters, or people looking in on you and being like, well, why they get this? Why they get that? How can they da, da, da? When there's all this hard work that is going on behind the scenes that these people who are asking why don't understand, because they haven't taken their journey yet. They don't understand that things aren't handed to you. You're given that because you are like perfect for the position. Your resume is backing you up. Your skills, your presence, your knowledge, the way that you approach situations, it all backs you up and shows that this is the position that you need to be in. You should have been there. This is a relationship. This is the type of career. This is the, I don't know, like what kinds of opportunities can come towards you that you're perfect for. This is the house that you should be in. This is the neighborhood. This is the club that you should be a part of. This is the organization. They're looking for somebody and then they find you. you were not even on their radar until boom, all of a sudden you were, and they were like, well, we need them on our team immediately. They would represent us well, you know what I mean? But it's because of all this hard work you've been doing. And it's interesting too, because we've got all these action cards in this movement, and then over here, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, literally opposite, like stopping energy, holding on to energy. What's up with this? When I looked at these cards, I was like, oh, this is about you. This is about your gifts being yours. Four of Swords, this person, they chilling. They are in their little nest, relaxed and chilling. And this reminds me of another side of the Queen of Pentacles. Once you set your stuff up to how it should be set up, once you have your life set up, once you have everything, put in places, all the pieces in order, it's like you can climb to the top of your, throne that you've built, and you can rest there. It's kind of like basically telling you anything that is yours cannot be taken from you. Nothing that's yours can be taken from you. Like, it just cannot be. So there's no need for you to be like struggling or be like, okay, is this mine? Oh my gosh, are they going to take it? Oh, there's haters out there. Oh no, they're going to, they're going to like mess up my stuff. Like, I just really get the energy of you cannot, like, it's for you. What's yours is for you. There's no need to spend time on worrying about what people think or outside thoughts or whether or not you'll get this opportunity. Like, what is yours is for you, like, period. Nothing can take it away. If it's your man, it's your man. No other person can come in and take him. If it's your man, then you're going to, be able to connect with them. You don't have to worry about, are they going to ask you out or whatever. Like, it's done. It's already done. It's yours. Even this Four of Pentacles energy, for me, and normally I see this as being stingy or but like in this moment, this is about you knowing your worth. You don't have to go and strive for nothing. You don't have to go and like extend yourself to get anything. You don't have to create a discount for people so they can have access to, like, no. It's for who it's for, and it's not like, if you can't afford it, if it's not in your wheelhouse, if you don't see the value in it, then it's not for you. Like, I really see you keeping your energy or keeping your gifts and your things for yourself, because like, okay, I know my worth. If y'all are not coming correct with the correct contract, I'm out. If I have to get up off my throne, as in if I have to extend myself further than what I was planning on extending myself, I'm out. Like, this is knowing your worth and knowing, knowing your limits too. Knowing like, okay, this is the parameters of what it is that I'm willing to do. Like, say for a job or a position, this is what I'm willing to do for this position. You can either take it or leave it. I really feel like it's you knowing, like, this is what I'm willing to do and this is what I'm not, and really standing on that. So that's why I see that Four of Pentacles energy, especially the way she's clutching it so tight to her chest. It's like, no, this is me. This is mine. I am gifted. I am worthy. I am valuable. You need to treat me as such. And as soon as they start acting up, it's a nope. Like, I really feel that energy of really standing on that, because you worked hard for this. This isn't something that you can just do. I can't just be replicated. You can't find people who are like me everywhere. So you're going to have to come correct to treat me properly. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm out. And knowing this and seeing these cards, I'm like, okay, number one, whomever's reading this or watching this reading, opportunities are coming your way. Number two, there might be haters around, but they cannot get what's for you. They just can't. There's no need to even worry about that. And then number three, knowing for yourself that, yeah, I'm worthy, I deserve, I've worked hard for this. I think there's just like there's a need for you to not even feel guilty or feel any kind of way for the things that are coming for you. I feel like the blessings are going to be big, because why would you feel guilty for getting what you deserve and what you've been working for? I'm like, these blessings must be big, and they might be standing out like that. They might be public to where it's like, oh, everyone sees this and knows, and so they know how amazing I am now, and they're going to be coming for my things, or coming and asking me for this and for that, and coming and like, sticking their hands out or whatever. I think this reading is to help you see and understand, like, these blessings are for you. You're the one who worked hard for them. Other people can also get blessings and have blessings, but they're going to need to do the same thing that you did, which is like really align with who you truly are at your core, like have that connection with the divine, so that when you move forward, the blessings that you're going to receive are going to be the ones that are for you. And so like those ones that are for you can never be taken away. And so like if people come to you and say, how did you do it? Or, you know, would you mind helping me? I'm like, I have some advice that's going to help you. Do the exact same thing that I did, which is focus in on yourself. Get so confident in your gifts and skills. Share them with the world. And then boom. Gifts, opportunities, etc. Like, don't feel guilty about the things that you're receiving. Okay, advice. This is very exciting. Please, please, please let me know if this resonates with you, because I'm trying to see something. Okay, so we have for the advice, Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, Death and Rebirth, and the Ten of Swords. Ooh. This advice is interesting because it's basically saying kind of the same thing, like you worked hard for this, but it's really reiterating that what is for you and it cannot be taken away from you, not even by you, honestly. The Knight of Pentacles, this is a long journey, like a long journey of, again, I don't feel like it's money related. I feel like it's self-development. Like this is you. This is you like taking all of your life experiences and turning them into, I don't know. I'm doing this because it's like a coin. But you're turning them into something that's going to help you prosper in the future. So this is you, like this is the process that you've been going through. And you've been going through that process and you've been doing so well that literally in this Devil card, it feels like a contract. It's like you and your thing cannot be broken apart. It's like a contract that cannot be, it's like, I'm so sorry, you can't void this contract. It is too late. You've worked too hard. You've put too much energy into it. Like you don't know how to do or be anything else. This is it. Like this is it for you. So sorry. We're connected forever. Like that's the type of energy that I'm feeling from this card. And it's because of this death and rebirth of how earlier I was mentioning, like from being one person to like really working and building yourself up to be this other way. It's like you may have started out as an amateur, but now you're an expert. You can do this in your sleep. You are a whole completely different person, and because of that, you're going to be operating differently. You wouldn't be able to go back to the old version of you if you tried. You're just unable. It is too late for you. So it's now time to continue and moving forward, and that's what I see in this Ten of Swords. Like the old way, you can't even think like that anymore. It's time to get some new thoughts. It's time to even get some new habits and skills. It's like you got to remember who you are now and learn that, like that even the pathway that you used to get to where you are now. It's like, all right, we finished walking that path. Now it's time for the next. We're on to the next. Now let's walk the path of success. We were walking the path of learning and developing and trying, but now let's walk the path of like actually doing and being and thriving and living in the things that we've been dreaming about. How do you do that? Do you know how to do that? Well, we're going to figure it out because this is the new path and journey for us. We just can't go back to the old. And so now it's time to figure out how to live in this and how to do this. That is what the advice is. It's like, okay, move forward. That's about it. That's all you can do. You can't go back. Like I just see that. It's done. It's finished. That journey is finished. You can't go back and take all the things that you've learned and put them back into the ground. Like they've been transmuted already. Time to move forward and learn. And I think when it's time for you to receive your gifts, you're going to know and understand, like, I've worked hard for this. I have. And these gifts are the things that I need as I move forward on my next journey. These are mine. I need to take these on and move forward with those. This is very exciting, you all. I cannot wait to hear back about this, about some of the gifts you are receiving, about your new journey or even your transformation if you want to share. I would love to hear in the comments. All right, I will see you in the next reading. We're done with this one.